Go.
Hi, I'm noted author Jeff Strand, and welcome to the first episode of the Wordier Than Thou web series, which may not be called the Wordier Than Thou web series. We have done no preparation whatsoever. In fact, Tiffany Rosano, owner of Wordier Than Thou, doesn't want to be on camera, did not know she would be on camera. This is hell on earth for her. So as you see her expressions of discomfort and misery, that's because she is. She's not acting. She really does not want to be here. She is forced to be here against her will. This is almost a hostage situation. But the reason we're bringing you this exciting video is to introduce you to the Wordier Than Thou store.
That's not true. That's not the whole reason.
That's part of the reason. That's
right.
What we're going with, because we're not stopping again. This is our third attempt. This will be our last attempt, no matter how horribly this goes. So enjoy being on the ride, lucky viewers.
I mean, we say that now.
Yes. In the background, you can see shelves. Probably from this angle, you cannot see books, but we assure you there are books on those shelves.
There are wheels on the shelves. Do you want me
There
to
are
move
wheels
them
on the
to show
shelf.
people
No,
the book?
we do
No?
not want to
Okay.
move anything now because that sounds like a lot of trouble, and this whole video is to avoid actual difficult labor.
And our whole goal is generally to avoid work.
Right. But you can see happy customers in the background. You can see their smiling faces as they carry around their large number of purchases. There's books for everyone. If you like short books, if you like long books, if you like books with pictures, if you like books that are light to pick up, if you like books that are heavy, we've got all the books you could ever want at the Wordier Than Thou bookstore. And
Where is the Wordier Than Thou bookstore?
I don't know. It's somewhere in Pinellas Park. I don't know the address. I should pull it up, but then you would have to awkwardly watch me pulling it up. It will be in the description of this video. So whatever
I
written
know the address,
content.
actually.
Why don't you share the
Because
address,
I live
Tiffany?
here.
Let's do it.
It is 5741 75th Avenue, Pinellas Park. And you, in fact, actually live here. So, like, you can't see it, but my kitchen is right behind where this video is being recorded. But, again, this isn't really actually the reason we're doing this, so I don't know how it turned into this.
This right now has been a general excitement building exercise for the Wordier Than Thou bookstore. The reason I'm here is because the launch party for my exciting new novel, Blister, will be occurring in this very space, although the bookshelves will have been moved out of the way to accommodate the horde of people who will be here. But
Exactly.
Friday, August 12th, 2016, from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. You don't have to stay the whole 2 hours. You'll get bored before it's over. But you can just show up quickly. There will be copies of Blister available for purchase. It is a horror, comedy, suspense, romantic novel. And you can see from the cover, it is about someone who has been burned. So it is a cheery, lighthearted read. Copies will be available. I will scrawl my name on them. I will scrawl your name on them, say to your name here, and I will write something moderately clever. So you can get these. This will be the launch party. So this is almost the first opportunity human eyes have had to gaze upon the paperback edition of this book.
So this is like a historic moment right
It
here.
is a historical moment. Not only is it the launch party for Blister, but it is the first author launch party at the Wordier Than Thou
Oh, that's
bookstore.
right. That's a thing, too.
So if you're an author and you want to get in on the action, if you don't care about Blister, if you don't even like me, but you want to have your own signing at this fine space, you can just show up. You don't have to buy a book. You pretend you're there to buy a book, and then you conveniently forget. You introduce yourself to Tiffany and say, hey, I'm a local author. She'll carry your books. She'll let you have launch parties. She'll give you a place to crash if you get kicked out of your
they're
house.
gonna like physically carry their books, like physically. And I was like, am I gonna like
No,
follow
that's
people
not what
around
I
while
meant
they're
at all,
shopping?
but we're not redoing this because we're not going to, because this is
got
our
this
third
far.
and final attempt. If we started over again, it would just annoy the customers who are having to be quiet, even though what they really want to do is shout with excitement over the many
And
fine
mangas.
books they found at the Wordier Than Thou bookstore. So I think we may have filled our minimum times. I think we were supposed to do 3 to 5 minutes. I don't know how long this is. It's got to be close to the 20, 30-minute mark by now. It feels like it.
You're way better at this than I
So
am.
why don't you give that address one more time, because I still don't remember it.
Why don't you just find us on Facebook? That's probably the best
That-
thing.
that's
Because if
one
you're already
way.
watching this on YouTube, then more likely than not, you're not going to like get in your car
That's-
right now. and
that's
come to
one
the
way you could
bookstore
find it.
Eventually. But if you go to facebook.com/Wordier Than Thou, That confuses people sometimes. It's not then thou, it's than thou. I don't really actually understand.
T-H-A-N,
Yeah,
not T-H-E-N.
I don't
So,
actually ever understand how people mix that up, but they do. And Jeff, what about you? Where can people find your book other than
you can
here?
find all of my stuff at www.jeffstrand.com. But really, you should be coming to the Wordier Than Thou launch party, which is much better than a soulless website. This is where you get to interact with real people, including Tiffany, and possibly including some of the customers who are just delighted to be in the Wordier Than Thou bookstore. So that was, I believe, the very first episode of the Wordier Than Thou webcast. As you can tell, we did no preparation. I think it shows, but we got through it and no one got injured.
And
So
we promise we'll never prepare for anything.
we will never prepare for anything. I'm not part of any of the other ones. I'm not I'm not part of this. So I was going to say continuous part of this, but I messed it up. We're not doing it again. So this has been it. I hope you didn't fast forward through too much of it. And I'm Jeff Strand. This is Tiffany Rosano. Thank you.
Bye. He's not stopping.
Stop it.
I don't think he has stopped.
Cole, did you stop?